Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Runescape 3. It has been at least a week since I last played, and I do apologize for missing any videos last week. Had a lot of internet troubles and a lot of other reasons going on, but I'm back, for better or for worse. I actually am a little bit sick this week. Probably shouldn't be recording, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because to ask you guys to go for 2 weeks without a video is, like, insane, right? I can't do things to you. I can't do that. That would be very selfish of me to allow my own personal health to get in the way of the channel. Now, we're not going to do that. That said, though, it has been a very trying last couple of weeks for me. Not only have my internet been suffering rather horribly, my video processing is also kind of, well, sucking horribly right now. It's taking over an hour to process a simple 20-minute video. But more so than all of that is the fact that several things on my car broke, and then someone promptly backed into my car and did some body damage, and I've been working with insurance companies and trying to do all manner of manual maintenance to try and get ready for my state inspection. So I've been rather busy, unfortunately, with real-life problems. Believe it or not, there's a real world out there, and it's full of problems. But not today. So what are we going to do? Well, unfortunately, I still have not done everything I need to for While Gothic Sleeps, which is ideally the next thing on our list. I'm going to be doing Dream Mentor and Path of Glow Free on my own. I'm also currently about to finish up Recipe for Disaster. But until we move on with While Gothic Sleeps, I don't really feel like there's a whole lot more we can do. I mean, the whole point is, at this point, we're just going to be ramping things up and moving toward getting Zeros back into the world. Now, I do know that RuneScape just released their latest quest. I'm holding off on that right now, because RuneScape's website says that having completed Ritual of the Majorat will give you a better understanding of the quest. I'm waiting for some more information to decide whether or not that's true. Just like Dishonor Among Thieves, and I held off on that. Although that reminds me, I actually could technically do that now. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of a time continuum issue, but at least we finished Nomad's Requiem, so I guess I could do that. What do you guys think? Worth it? Maybe? I don't know. We're going to talk to Larissa over at this lighthouse, because last week's quest with, or 2 weeks ago quest with Nomad got me thinking about bosses, and it reminded me of one of my favorite bosses in the game back when I was playing this when I was a teenager, or younger, really, and that was Horror from the Deep. Old quest, kind of outdated, honestly surprised I haven't done it yet. But it's got a pretty fun boss toward the end, or at least it was much more challenging before Evolution of Combat. And, you know what, I also kind of need to do it in order to finish Recipe for Disaster and beat the Cullen Necromancer. So, we have to do it, so let's do it. Might as well. Hello there.
Oh, thank Armadillo. I'm in such a worry, please help me.
Armadillo? Oh my gosh. When was the last time we were on Gellinor and someone, like, from the vanilla age of RuneScape, back when it was RuneScape 2, actually says thank Armadillo? Like, nobody knew who Armadillo was before RuneScape 3. Well, we did, but it was pretty vague at best. With what?
Oh, it is terrible, horrible. My boyfriend lives here in this lighthouse, but I haven't seen him in the last few days. I think something terrible has happened. Look, you can see for yourself that the light has gone out, and the front door is locked up tight. He would never do that. With the light off, this coastline is terribly dangerous to ships. And to lock the front door so that nobody can turn the light back on?
Maybe he just went on holiday or something. Must be pretty boring living in a lighthouse.
That is terribly irresponsible. He is far too thoughtful for that. He would never leave it unattended. He also would never leave without telling me.
Oh, something tells me this guy's trying to get away from certain overly attached girlfriends. But hey, I'm not here to judge.
Please, I know something terrible has happened to him. I can sense it. Please, please help, adventurer.
But how can I help?
Well, we have to do something to get the lighthouse working again. Also, as you may have noticed, the storm that knocked the bridge out has trapped me on this causeway. You seem to have got here okay somehow, so if you could go and visit my cousin to get the spare key I left him, as well as fix the bridge enough so that I can go and speak to my family in Relica and tell them what's happened, I will be eternally grateful.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank you so much! I know my darling would never have left the lighthouse lights off, and even without telling me where he's gone, I am having a hard time keeping track.
Like I said, I'm feeling sick. I'm having a really hard time keeping track of all this. I'm out of practice. It's okay. Where's your freaking cousin?
My cousin was always interested in agility. He left our home in Relica many moons ago, so that he could pursue this interest. I don't know where he's gone, but I'm sure he went somewhere to practice his agility. If you see him, his name is Gunjorn. Gunjorn.
Is it Gunjorn? Cultural reference required here. Gunjorn?
Mention my name, he will recognize it.
How can I fix the bridge?
Well, I'm not just some helpless girl. I have a pretty good agility, so you'll need to use 2 planks to make a ledge that I can balance across. Just use a plank on each side of the bridge. You'll need a hammer and 30 steel nails for each plank you use as well.
That's an oddly specific number, Larissa. My gosh, this girl is like a savant of some sort. Like, she's got this perfect structural integrity mapped out in her head of how many nails I need per plank. I mean, gee whiz, she clearly could have done this herself. Alright, I'll see what I can do. That sounds fair. Alright, so we do know about that bridge, and good news, I've already got the materials, so let's go and fix the bridge real quick. Hey, no problem. Wish I could fix that as easily as... Well, I wish I could fix my car as easily as I can fix this bridge is what it comes down to. I really wish I could. Makes me sad. It really does. This is a 1996 car. I mean, it's old. Technically, the damages are enough to total it, but still leave it functional enough to drive, so I don't know. It depresses me a little bit. It does. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, we make a makeshift walkway out the plank. Let's cross over here. And let's fix the rest. Clang, clang. I was a little early on that. It's okay. Oh. Really? I have to have a whole separate animation? I mean, it was faster just to jump, apparently. But alright, fine. You know what, Jagex? You want to spend your company money on devising new animations for already accomplished features? You go ahead. You know what? You're the ones who designed an MMO, not me. What do I know? I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. I do know that these rocks are suspiciously hex-shaped and look bizarre. I've always wondered about that. You don't have perfectly shaped hex rocks like that normally. It's just bizarre. I fixed the bridge for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Please find the key to the lighthouse for me, though. I cannot bear to think that something bad may have happened to my darling Josik.
Again, cultural context, please. Josik? Yosik? Or something? I don't know. Alright, so I do know that there's, the barbarian assault and the barbarian outpost. I was about to say art post. I'll get back to that later. Yeah, there's an outpost that has an agility, of course. The barbarian art post. This is the University for the Barbarian Arts. You will study barbarian culinary arts and longship art crafting, wood carving, something. I don't know. Something Nordic and manly. Because, you know, the Norse may not have been known for their substantial artwork, but by golly, did they build some coolly crafted ships. Holy crap. Check out some of the stuff from Norway. It's awesome. Alright. So this is the place we're supposed to be. Where's a guy named Gunjorn? Well, not this. This is the Barbarian Assault minigame, which I, know very few people who ever bother with. But it's there. That's not Gunjorn. Nope. Anyone named Gunjorn? Gunjorn? Gunjorn! Gunjorn! Gunjorn? Aha! Gunjorn! My buddy! Come over here. Gotta talk to you about a spare key to the lighthouse. Ha! Welcome to my obstacle course. Have fun, but remember, this isn't a child's playground. People have died here. Hi, you called Gunjorn? Why, indeed I am. I own this agility course. It can be very dangerous. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, I understand you have a cousin named Larissa who gave you a key? Yes, she did. How do you know of this? She said she wouldn't need it, but gave it to me for safekeeping, just in case. Well, something has happened at the lighthouse, and she has been locked out. I need you to give me her key. Sure, here you go. Wow, that was surprisingly compliant of you, Gunjorn. I feel like I could write a song, an epic about Gunjorn. Gunjorn the Barbarian. Whatever. Yeah, seriously though, when you think about it, almost every single RPG game is every tiny detail. Oh, fetch the key. Well, I need you to run some special quest just for me. It's always more difficult than it has to be. But Gunjorn was exceedingly compliant. I like Gunjorn. Everyone likes Gunjorn. Seriously, I'm having trouble with these rocks though. Come on, there we go. Alright, Larissa, I got your spare key, but you really should keep one like in a fake rock or something, you know? Just place one of those conspicuous little fake boulders that's actually hollow with a key underneath it that literally every burglar knows to check for. Yeah, you should get one of those. It's fantastic. Hey, I've got your key for you. Oh, thank you. You said this before. Okay, that's fine. Quickly, we must go inside and find out what has happened to my beloved... Josik. Gersik. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Josik from now on. It's not consistent, because then it should have been Gunjorn. But it's not. It's fine. Alright, Lysra, what's in here?
This is terrible. What could have happened here? My god, that sea is so loud. Can you hear it?
It is so loud out there.
What could have happened here? Please, you must fix the light. We cannot let my darling Josik take the blame for any shipwrecks.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Up we get. Ooh, bookcases and beds and drawers. 3 books here look important. Lighthouse manual. It's probably good. Why does Josik have an ancient diary? That seems impractical. Josik's journal. Mystery, what happened to my uncle, still has not been revealed. Small income tax, forsaken spots, 2 barbarian camps. Doop 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 doo, we don't care. Doop doop doo doop doo doop doop doo. Racktuber, doop doop doo doop. Prentember, because apparently they couldn't use actual months. I don't know what he said and I don't care. Raid ancient diary. Soft whispers beckoning me at night. I know what you are, the beautiful chittering Dagannoth. I know thee, I call thee, for I too am of the ocean. I too know this land as home. Home? Perhaps. Where did you come from? Where do you plan to go? You cannot leave. You must not leave. I will ensure it! Blur to blur to blur. This guy clearly was obsessed about something called a Dagannoth. Now, I do know full well where this quest is going. This is one of the few quests... Oh, check it out. Full upkeep manual. Well, isn't this familiar? My car. Anyway, no, I did do this quest a long time ago, back when I played this game. Roughly, what, 15 years ago? Ish? Something like that? Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, so I know full well where this is going, and I remember why I like this quest so much. Molten glass to repair the lens, molten tar, and I think we can just light it up. There we go! Wow, what a sufficiently impressive mechanism, actually. For medieval Gielinor. I'm also shocked that it's windy enough to actually turn that thing to get enough rotational force and torque to actually turn this large mechanism. I would think that there's going to be enough rotational friction for that not to be possible, but that's just my mechanical engineer coming out and getting all butthurt over the little details. Hey Larissa, good news, you're fixed. Oh wait, you're not fixed, you're fine. I mean the lighthouse, shut up.
Excellent work, adventurer. Now you can devote all your energies to finding out what has happened to my darling Josik.
I want to puke. I want to puke all over you. Larissa. Yeah. Alright. Well, obviously this is the only place left to go. Oh, hi. Study strange wall. How terrifying. It's not normal. Not normal at all. So if I use things on here... Yes, I want... you're gonna tell me... Yep, you're gonna give me a warning every single time I use a common rune on this thing. Oh, joy. Well, that's fine. Because, you know, if there's anything I love, Jagex, it is when you tell me to go ahead and click multiple times to accomplish very simple tasks. I love that about this game. Use a mithril sword or any sword really will work fine, and kablambo. You hear the sound of something moving within the wall. Click on a face. Push it in. Indent. No? Open. Strange. Open. Ah, there we go. We're good. Okay. Alright, so what we're about to encounter is going to require several different forms of combat, unfortunately. And that is why I decided to bring my trusty, I should probably unlock this, my trusty Tuska armor. Because it is new hybrid armor that I've actually completed, and I can switch between weapons as much as I need to, and that's okay. Climb down the iron ladder. It's Josik! How you doing, buddy? What are you doing sitting here?
Please help me. I think my leg is broken, and those creatures will be back any minute now.
I guess you're Josik then. What creatures are you talking about?
I don't know. I've never seen their like before. I was searching for information about my uncle Silas, who vanished mysteriously from this lighthouse many months ago. I found the secret of that strange wall, and discovered that I could use it as a door. But when I came down here, I was attacked by... I do not know what they are, but they are very strong. They hurt me badly enough to trap me in here, and I've been fearing for my life ever since.
Well, don't worry, I'm here now. Larissa was worried about you and asked for my help. I'll go back upstairs and let her know that I found you and you're still alive, and then we can work out some way of getting you out of here, okay?
No! No! You cannot leave me now! Look, they're coming again! Do something!
What's coming? Oh! It's a little dinosaur! Oh, it's a long-legged dinosaur. It's a Dagannoth! Oh, Dagannoth! Oh, it's dead. Oh, evolution of combat. You have ruined everything. That was so much harder back in the day. There was a time when level 100 mattered. Too busy to talk to Josik. Okay, now the creature's dead. We can get you out of here.
No! You do not understand. That was not the creature that attacked me. That was one of its babies.
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's a Dagannoth mother! This was a fun boss back in the day. Alright, let's kill it. Smack! Nothing happens. Okay, so this is a weird beastie where you kind of have to switch between different forms of attacks. Right now it's in what? Air? Yes. Oh, it's about to switch to water. Autocast Water Wave instead. That's fine. Oh my gosh. This boss took me like 15 minutes to beat back in the day. I'm about to do this in 2 phases. Are you kidding me? Come on, switch one more time for me. Just one more time, please. Nope, it's dead. Wow. I didn't even have to talk to anybody in order to get out. That's how quick it... Wow. Okay, it's dead. Let's get out of here.
Yes, quickly. The mother mightn't be dead, but its children are not. Follow me upstairs.
Why are your legs suddenly functioning, Josik?
Follow me upstairs. I might be able to help you with that casket you found.
I found a casket? I did find a casket. How awesome.
Bring it to my library. It looks familiar somehow.
That was so pathetic. Jagex, seriously, you really do need to update all these. I know you've said you're going to, but please. I should have gone through all 6 of the phases. I should have had to use all 4 different types of magic and melee and my royal crossbow in order to kill that. But 2? I basically killed it in 5 hits. That just makes me sad. Alright, Josik, here comes the fun stuff, though. Not as interesting as I thought. The casket. There we go. I have it here. You said you might be able to tell me something about it.
I can indeed. Here, let me have a closer look. Yes, there is something written on it. It's very faint, however. Can you read it?
What does the casket say? Saradomin, Zamorak, or Guthix? Probably says Guthix on it. I mean, like, seriously, though. I mean, it's not like those words are anyway related. So, you know, they don't even have the same number of letters, and the letters don't look anything alike. I mean, those are pretty gosh darn distinguishable, but okay.
Are you sure? I mean, are you really sure? Maybe you better look again.
Seriously, it definitely says Guthix.
I think you're right.
See what's inside. A book of balance. And this is where you would go on treasure trails to get all the pages to make a prayer book. Good news is, once I finish a normal one, I can even get one of Zeros, and that shall be exciting. But I think that'll have to be enough for today. I know that was a pretty quick episode, but whatever. You know, it was a pretty quick quest. Prismatic small star, and rare item tokens. Worthless, unless I have a ton of them. Oh well. But at least the Tuska armor in theory would have been good for this boss. I'm depressed by this. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with RuneScape 3. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do any more RuneScape videos this week or not. It's going to depend on a lot of things, as I mentioned previously, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get through as many of these quests as possible so I can work my way up toward While Guthix Sleeps, hopefully very soon on this channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.